So I'm going to go over some examples with you for this assignment. Okay, so how we show our work is first, you're going to have to simplify, then you're going to have to show your step, if it's a two-step equation, step, result, step, answer, and check. Okay, so for this problem, the first thing we're going to have to do is distribute. You should have watched in this video earlier, it talked about everything and what to do and review multi-step equations. If you didn't watch that video, I advise you go watch that video again and take notes. So, when we simplify, we have to distribute. Remember, when we distribute, we take the number that's on the outside and multiply it into the parentheses. So 4 times 2x, 4 times 2 is 8. You can't forget the x. Then we have 4 times, that is a minus 4 or a negative 4. So 4 times negative 4 is negative 16. And then we finish off the equation equals 24. So now we have the simplified equation. The whole goal, once again, is to solve for x. Okay? So we need to get x all by itself. Remember, you have to get rid of adding and subtracting before multiplying and dividing in a two-step equation. So what that means is this is 8x minus 16. So I'm going to press my space bar over until I get under the minus 16, and I'm going to do the opposite of minus 16. I'm going to add 16. Same thing on the other side of the equation, I'm going to add 16. You would do this exact same thing on paper, okay? So the result, the negative 16 plus 16 gives us a 0, so it cancels out, and it leaves us with the 8x. So I have 8x equals 24 plus 16 is going to give us 40. So once again, I know we are not done because my x isn't by itself. So I need another step. This is 8 times x, so step is where we do the inverse operation. The operation is multiplication. The opposite of multiplication would be dividing each side by 8. 8 divided by 8 will give us that 1x, or x we need, equals 40 divided by 8 is 5. So our answer is x equals 5. When we check it, you can either go up to the original equation or the simplified equation and substitute x back in. So 8 times 5 minus 16 does equal 24. Okay, that's how you're going to do this. I'm going to do one more with you. I'm going to do number 6. Again, number 6, you're going to have to simplify, and then your step, result, step, answer, and check. So when we simplify 6, we're going to have to do two things. We're going to have to first distribute and then combine any like terms. Okay, so in this case, we're going to have 2 simplifying steps. Okay, you might have to do it more than once. When we first do it, we always distribute first. We distribute and then we combine like terms. So this is a positive 4. That positive 4 is multiplying the parentheses by a positive 4. So we have 4 times 2x. Well, that's going to leave us with the 2x is going to still stay right there. 4 times 2x is going to give us a positive 8x. 4 times negative 6, that's going to give us a negative 24. So we've done with distributing, and then that's going to equal 18. Well, we know we're not done because we have to combine like terms now. we have a 2x and we have an 8x. So 2x plus 8x is 10x minus 24 equals 18. So I combined those like terms and then got the 10x, brought down the minus 24 equals 18. Now, this is a simplified two-step equation. So, once again, we need to get rid of any adding or subtracting first. I have a minus 24, so I'm going to add 24 to both sides. And that gives us the result. And how I get it centered is I'm using the space bar. So, the 24's cancel out and leave us with 10x equals 18 plus 24 is 42. So now for our step, we need to get rid of that times 10. So we're going to divide each side by 10. That gives us as answer 42 divided by 10. You can keep it as 42 divided by 10. If you divide it, you get x equals 4.2. That is a okay decimal to have. Just remember, do not round your decimals. 42 over 10, I would accept that as well. So when I check it, I'm going to substitute into my most simplified equation what x equals. So I have 10 times 42 divided by 10 minus 24 equals 18. And that's true. We have 10 times 42 divided by 10, well, 10 times 42 divided by 10 gives us 42. 42 minus 24 does give us 18. I hope this helped. If you have any more questions, please feel free to email me.